Starting in the name of Almighty Allah is the most merciful and beneficent. My name is Mahama. My presentation topic is communication. This is the content of my presentation. What is communication? It is the process of transferring information from one person to another person. The communication is the act of sharing ideas, facts, opinion, thoughts, messages, emotions to other people. Process of communication. Sender, medium, receiver. The pictures are showing that how the communication works in our social life as well as in classroom. Elements of communication. Sender, conveying ideas, encoding selection of words, message, idea or information, medium, channel, language, receiver, taker of meaning, decoding, to interpret the message to previous experience of life, feedback, received information. Developing language lessons classroom. Language development is a process starting early in human life when a person begins to acquire language by learning it or it is spoken and by mimicking. Here are some strategies that can help teacher in developing language lessons classroom. Teach the students classroom language in a scaffold way. Start with short commands, sit down or come in. Make sure that students know what the language this is for. Do not leave them out of learning process. They should know that the more they use language, the more they develop their language skills. Once you introduce the concept, use them. Employ them as much as possible. Use prompts such as idea, language ladder, or visuals to help students learn and remember the classroom language. Difference between unit, subject matter, and lesson. Unit is an academic model. Subject matter is commonly refers to the topic. Lesson is a section in which a course is divided. Unit is represents a credit point value. Subject matter is related to the information in a unit. Lesson represents subject matter specific objectives. Course program will state the total number of credit points. Subject matter topics will state only one topic points. Lesson is something learned or to be learned. Units are specific, subject matter may be specific. Lessons are wider learning content that is divided. Difference between syllabus, course, and curriculum. Syllabus. Syllabus describes the summary of topics covered or units like chapters in any subject. Course is the path, sequence, development, or evolution. Syllabus contain outlines, objective, and time required. Course is a set of classes or a plan of study on a particular subject. Syllabus is a subject descriptor and exam board. A course is a set of lectures that can consist of any type of content. Syllabus is concepts to be taught. Course is a creative outcome of instructor, whereas curriculum is overall content taught in an educational system or a course. It actually contains all learning materials, worksheets, slides, exams. Curriculum is a course perspective government or administration of school, college, or institution. Curriculum is consideration of objective, the content, methods chosen to achieve the objectives. Modes of communication. There are 3 modes of communication. Interpersonal mode. Students engage in conversation, provide and obtain information, express feeling, emotion, exchange opinions. Interpretive mode. Students understand and interpret within and spoken language on a variety of topics. Presentational mode. Students present information, concepts, and ideas to an audience of listener or readers on a variety of topics. Here is a picture of modes of communication. There are basic 4 elements by which communication is completed: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Different methods of disseminating knowledge lesson in the language classes. What is disseminating? To scatter or spread widely as though sow seeds. Here are some methods of disseminating lesson in language classes. Know the language of content. Teacher should review the vocabulary of content areas so that students may understand the meaning of content. Beware of needs. Teachers should understand the needs of students and their interest. Know your students' background. Teachers should be more aware of students' background, who your students are, and their educational experiences. SWRL. There are 4 domains of language, namely speaking, writing, reading, and listening. They need to be equally exercised across the content area. Encourage students to read diverse texts. Reading and then thinking and then talking about different genres makes learning interesting. Cooperative learning. Students learn better and effectively when they work together. Teachers should make 2-3 groups of students for discussion on topic. In this way, students will be able to think critically. Experimental learning. Students learn by doing. Teachers should plan activities like listening and speaking for interesting learning. Conclusion of my presentation is that the communication is the process of understanding and sharing information where listening plays an important role. Being able to communicate is vital to being an effective educator. Communication not only conveys information, but it encourages efforts, modifies attitude, and stimulates thinking. It helps in making language classrooms effective and dominant. References are slideshare.com.